left you last time was a pretty scathing assessment of Degerfors and the Degens' chances of survival in the top tier of Sweden. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't get much better. The start of this video, we dissect the squad very much with next season in mind. Who's to blame? Who's to stay? And after a little bit of dissection, we have our final last stand to try and remain in the Premier Division. Let's see how it goes. It's the final countdown to getting relegated. Yes, you heard me right. We are going to get relegated. We are absolutely going to get relegated. It's literally what we live for, is getting relegated. So that's going to be fun. We have no chance in hell of staying up. So we're just going to enjoy it. We're going to get our relegation confirmed. In fact, our relegation is all but confirmed. To the point where I think probably what I'm going to do is look through the team at the players that are not going to make it. And see, look at that. We've managed to, we're turning dynamics around. We're screwed. We're screwed. But that doesn't matter. We're going to have a look at contracts. And we're going to go through and decide who is staying and who is leaving. So Scarles is staying. I think he's going on the transfer list. So he's going. Marcus Steinman. He's pretty impressive. He's probably going. Michael Cargbo. It's not good, is it? It's not a great look for Michael Carbo. I think, looking at the big matches, looking at the current ability, looking at the contract, I think Michael Carbo is leaving, so he can go on the transfer list. Now, Salmon, Smoked Salmon, he's a lot better, so he's definitely not going. In fact, I'm going to slot him into the team. We're going to get him in. And the same with Mint Cake. I don't think Mint Cake is going. I think Mint Cake is staying. Victor Carlson. Yes, in theory, he's this kind of dynamic Metzalery kind of player, advanced playmaker. Possibly where we should be playing him is in that midfield. So I think Victor Carlson can stay. Scarles, I'm thinking Oliver Scarles. Kind of like, he's got the potential, right? But he's not all that. What do you do with Diego Campos? You probably keep him because we don't have a lot of other options. That brings us to Albin Skoglund, who has some nice attributes, to be honest, and is quite versatile, but he's training like absolute dog turd, and he's 34, I think. So, why does he not want to be transfer listed? Is he like the captain or something? Am I missing something here? Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. No, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. If he doesn't want to be transfer listed, we'll kind of make a note that we probably want to move him on. And the reason we're doing this, of course, is because we want to play a team for next season. Gustav Broman. There's some issues, but nothing fatal. I think Broman can probably stay. I think we're probably happy with him staying. Oscar Valin is also a slightly younger player. He's 6'3". He's a good option in there. Let's be honest. Like, next down the list, Elias Bizane, wing back, and he's been doing all right. So I'm kind of inclined to keep him. Where is he in this? Yeah, he's our best player in theory. And then our other player who's quite good is Christopher Stife. Probably gets benched. That brings us to Andreas Bengtengsen, who is not good enough, to be honest with you. Adrian Svanbeck. Yeah, the flair is nice on this guy, but he's not really developing into what we'd want him to. He really needs to like start getting better vision. So we'll see if we can work on that a bit. But Svanbeck, I think Shadow Striker, he can kind of do that role. That brings us to Pierre Lungu. So yeah, Pierre, the passing 14, tackling 13. He could definitely do a job, right? I think we put him on the bench. And to be honest, at this point, we can shift this to be ranked by report. And I'm inclined to stick the reserves and the under-19s in here. And I'm looking for any players that are jumping out on this like potential ability, you know? Lofgren. The first touch in the techniques is not terrible on Lofgren. He could definitely be in and around the team, so we'll stick him there. Sultana. 6 foot. Young target forward. He's very good at heading. I think we give Sultana a go, you know. Get him in there. Another player I think we probably don't want to dump quite yet is Double A. I think Double A is fine. We're looking at some of these players with like high potential that we haven't transfer listed yet. So we're moving down now to Kanto. Again, like the pressing forward. He's not awful. And he can kind of do that Shadow Striker role. He needs to work on his passing and his dribbling. But Kanto, we get him in there. Right, so that brings us on to Adam Johnson, who's already been listed as surplus to requirements. I'm kind of happy to go with that. Binning Carlson is a left-footed centre-back with jumping reach 9. But he does have high tackling and high teamwork. He does like big games. I think Billing Carlson is not ideal, but not terrible. So we're beginning to see this list running quite thin. We've already talked about Pierre. At the moment, we have literally no right backs. William Erstrom is fast, which kind of counts for something, right? I'll give him a nickname. Speedstorm. He's brave, he's fast, knocks the ball past opponents, but his dribbling is awful and he hates big matches. So for all of his speed, I'm not convinced. His wages are pretty low, so I think we can let him go. Then we get to Rorfu, who actually hasn't been awful. Maybe we should be starting him a bit more. And then we get to Martin Johansson, who doesn't look awful. If he could tackle, he might be a right back, you know. Mate, would that be crazy? It would be crazy, but we're here to do crazy because we're desperate. And then other options. Don't like the look of him. Yeah, you're off. You're off. I'm looking for like, I just need an amazing right back to kind of come out of nowhere. Thin squad now, but a squad of players that will be here, if I can help it, next year. And you can see the age profile of this team is still quite old, but a lot more balanced. The one thing I just want to check is I want to bring everybody on here Go to reports, rank by potential. And then I want right-sided defenders just to see if there's anybody that I've missed, like this guy. Yeah, he's going to need a lot of work, but he might make it. He might make it. Anybody else obviously jumping out? This guy, Lon. Oh, the acceleration is bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so this gives me some scouting focuses. I want to get rid of all of these. I want you to find a right back. I'm looking for a young right back. For transfer, probably. Top priority. If we look at the schedule, you can see we've got 4 Premier League games left. I think we probably going to get relegated in this game. We just stomach that, I think. And there's no captain. Goodness me, I've yeeted all of the captains out the club. That's going to be something we're going to have to keep an eye on. At the end of the day, like, we're getting relegated. We'll see if the board sack me or not. But we just have to play a young team, try and get some results, see what we can do. Canto! Give these young players a go in the top tier. Get them ready for the second tier. Don't judge them too harshly on being in a god-awful relegation team. I mean, this probably wasn't the game to do this, seeing as this is the team that's directly above us in the relegation zone, so we might be able to win it, but we'll see. Svanbeck! Oh, we've scored!
Absolutely.
Trust the youth! Trust the youth! Amazing. Gosh, it's a bold move naming your child Adolf, isn't it? And he's son of Adolf, so that means his dad must have been named Adolf, what, 20 years ago? It's a bit at the earliest. We're 2-0 up here. This is crazy. I mean, we win this. Don't give me hope, because if we do win this, all of a sudden, it's not a mathematical impossibility that we claw our way out of relegation. It's not. I mean, it's not going to happen. But put on a good show today. We show the board, we show the fans that there is hope. At the end of the day, we were expected to finish bottom of the table. So, you know. Canto. Oh, gotta catch them all. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Canto. Colson. Sultana. Canto. He's in! Canto! Ooh, not quite. I think we're approaching this okay, to be honest with you. Like, we took a team that's in the dumps, in the relegation zone, and we were appointed far too late to save them. So, try and keep the spirits up, try and keep the atmosphere around the club good, and play the youth. Just prepare for next season. We're winning a game. We're winning a game. This is unbelievable scenes. I'm not gonna lie. This is huge. This will be my first game that I've won as manager of Degerfors. The Degen. So, very excited by this prospect if we manage to hold on. And I say that because we are so bad at the back. Outstretched arms. Very, very happy with the way things are going. They're a great club. Apparently Michelino spent some time there doing some coaching badges. So that's fun, isn't it? Oh, that's been our problem. In fact, why haven't I got a scouting focus for a goalkeeper? I'm gonna make quite a sweeping change. Do we have a backup left back? We do. So let's. We've got the Macho Man song on. Macho Man, Frankie Moo. You're missed. Everyone misses you. Frank, you're getting a treat. We'll do that after the game. Would you like to give him a Dentabite to help with his teeth, his bad teeth, or do you want to give him a they're called like a chillzoid or something. They're like dopamine kind of things. Right, we are struggling here, but that's partly because the game has shafted me by playing the players in the wrong place. That's great. Please don't throw away. Please don't throw away a 3-0. The board want defensively solid football. If we throw away a 3-0 lead, we're going to be sacked. But we do have time wasting on, so should we make another change while we've got time wasting on? That seems like a good idea. So let's look at our options. We know a little bit about loaf. Oh my gosh, he should be called Loaf, shouldn't he? Loaf Green, which isn't great. We know a little bit about Loaf Green. He's kind of funky. His attributes are all over the place. Then we've got Martin Johansson, who's messy but not terrible. And instead of playing him as a pressing forward, we tell him to just run. Just run at the end of the game. I hope you can mould him into a great midfielder. Way! Okay, don't do this, please. 4 minutes to go. Oh, should I have made more changes? Just clear it, Skyfe. Skyfe. To Sultana. Oh, no. Skyfe. Svabek. Strom. No, they're in! No! No! Remember what we practiced! Remember what we practiced in training! Very defensive. Ball winner defend. DLP defend. Wing back defend. Pressing forward defend. Oh, I just need a win. I just need a win. Please. Give me hope that this team isn't dreadful. No. 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 Yes! Come on. Come on. We're celebrating like we won a cup final. We got 3 points. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it. Praise. Praise. Why isn't it working? Yes. Yes. Right, to celebrate, we're going to have some dead bites. We are still in a lot of trouble. Now you need to go back to sleep, Frank. Oh, look at him! Look at that tail going. He was firmly in the chill zone. That's crazy. Okay. Excited for next season. Bored you won't be here next season. Well, it's a risk. It's certainly a risk. It's certainly a risk. But we'll see what we can do. If we can, I feel like if we can get some points on the board, like if we can just be a bit more good. If we could be a bit more good, there you go. That's the kind of articulation you come to this stream for. If we could be a bit more good. I haven't lived in Lancaster for at least 8 years. It might even be more. I think it's 9 years, maybe? No, 8 years. And somebody has added me to a Facebook group chat about foraging in the forest. I'm not going to be going, I don't think. Okay, we have conceded, which is very sad. So, but yes, so Scotland are better than Spain. Any other questions? And yeah, I mean, I think we would have conceded about 5 to 10 less goals if we actually had a decent keeper this year. Because he got very lucky there. That was not a good goalkeeping performance. He just dives. He just dives. Can pass. Sultana! Ah! It was a good effort. It was a good effort. It was a fruity effort. Ooh. Sultana! Oh! Good effort. Good effort. We've not struggled for goals, to be honest. We've not lost them any. Yes! Sultana! What's his name? Sultana. Doesn't make sense, but it's there.
Absolutely delicious.
Well, what a
typical Wimbledon goal.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, and what a perfect song. Can we just say? Just turn it up. Where in the night? We've been relegated, by the way. Just so you know. But it's fine. Just got back from the match, which has stayed at home. Shocking, absolute disgrace. Sad day for the club. Relegation confirmed. The reason we're going down is because of the manager. Clueless in the dugout all season. There's a couple of issues with that. I have a couple of issues with that. First one is I've only been here for 8 games. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. We have been relegated. We have got initial budgets of 0 transfer budget, which is, yeah. We have been relegated. We're going to face the music. We're going to face the music. The relegation battle was a close run thing. I thought we were almost certainly doomed, and it came to pass. Care to sum up your feelings? It's not a nice season, but we're going to bounce straight back. It's great to see him score a goal. He can go to the very top. He lifted the team's performance. He can have Sultana for a lot of money. No, never believed it. Knew the players are shy. Exactly. I love how I said that while Don't Stop Believing was playing in the background. Amazing. Look. It wasn't to be. Don't get too demoralised. How's our job security looking? Fine. I think we're good. I think we're going to get our end of season review now. We've been bad. We've had a bad season. I know we can come straight back up, providing that some of you are replaced with new signings. Don't love that one. We're all responsible for this, so I expect everyone to bounce back. Playoff spots. I don't want to say that. I'll say that. Thomas Sang is offended. I think you're right. Squad needs strengthening. That's fantastic. What? I don't. Why was that the only option I had? I don't think we did do better than that. I didn't have any other options. Oh, that's really annoying. So just because one player's angry, it's really limiting all of my options. But at least morale is slightly recovered, so that's good. It's a bit grey up here in Sweden. Who would have thought it? We can't sign him, but it'd be great. End of season review. Relegation's disappointing, but whatever. Terrible home attendance. I mean, you want to know where it went wrong? Yeah, about the middle of the season. That period there. That period there is probably where it went wrong. So Campus, Smoked Salmon, Moore, Carlson are the top shirt sales. Lots of money. Oh, our club rep has just dropped. Oh, is that going to affect my manager rep? Manager rep can't go down, can it? Manager rep can't go down, can it? Relegated. Should we have a look? Oh. No! No! That is so unfair. That is so unfair. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Indeed. Not ideal. And with that reputation drop, any hope of getting a job outside of Sweden rapidly disintegrates, because guess who's going to be asked about relegation for every interview for the remainder of the Journeyman? This mug. Clearly wasn't my fault. I don't know if anyone else would have done better. Put in the comments if you think you would have done better. Yeah, so we'll pick up with Degafers next time, and some of those bright young sparks and maybe even scout reports might show up in the new look Degen as we try to rally and take ourselves back to where we started, but in a good way. Up the Degen. Something about dough and pizza. We'll see you soon.